What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. In this video, what I'm going to be going over is the Greenworks Pro CRZ426 electric mower. Now, I saw this mower while I was filming for something else. I saw it at a Tractor Supply, and I think it's a really good mower, and I think it'll work out great for a lot of people, not everybody. And at the end of this video, what I want to go over also is the difference between electric and gas-powered mowers. I have a gas-powered Husqvarna here, 0-turn, and I've also had I've had this battery-powered push mower for quite a while. And what I want to do is talk about some of the pros and cons of each, and then get your opinions down in the comments. But first, let me show you my kind of opinion, and let's go over the features and benefits of that Greenworks Pro CRZ426 mower. And then let's have a discussion about pros and cons of gas versus electric. So right now I'm here at Tractor Supply and I'm talking with Jeff. I saw they had the new Greenworks 0-turn residential mowers. Jeff says they've sold quite a few. I asked him, have you had any feedback? And he has said
we've had good customer reviews. None of them have come back with any issues. I haven't had anybody call back with any complaints. They've actually called back and said they love them. They have a lot of torque. They move very quickly. They respond very well, and they steer excellent.
Now, how long can you, does like a typical battery charge last? Or how many acres, or in other words, could you cut?
With this, it depends on the speed you're putting it at, because it has high and low running speed, and then it has high and low blade speed.
Okay.
So depending on the size of the lawn, how high you're doing it, but it says on just basic average use, about 8 hours.
Okay. So is it like, can you just dial up the speed, or is it just two different settings?
It just has two different settings on it. It has a high and a low for the blade, and then it has a high and a low for the speed.
Okay, good deal. Are there any other cool features that people would be interested in on these?
Not really many of the other features. It is bone quiet though. You don't even know it's running. When you're on it, you have no clue it's going. The first time I ever drove one, it shot off because I didn't even know it was ready.
Right.
So they are bone quiet, and like I said, they have lots of torque, wider tires. So being electric, I didn't think it was going to be that good, but I've had a lot of great feedback.
Cool. Hey, I appreciate your time, Jeff.
You're very welcome.
So as you can see, the price of this mower is $4,000. It's a 42-inch deck. And I went ahead and popped the little nut off of here, or bolt, to access the top of the deck to take a look at it. I always like to take a look at the top of these decks. And instead of two spindles, you got two electric motors there that turn the blades. But you notice there's quite a bit of deep valleys there on the decks that'll hold sand and debris and water. Not a big fan of that. I like the flat decks. You see, we got some nice LED lights here on the front, but this is really cool. It comes with a 2.5-inch receiver on the front where you could put some attachments. I do like the caster forks. The frame build looked really well. Very nice. Looked like overall a very well constructed mower. Now, as I was researching the thickness of this deck, I'm getting on the actual website and other pages, I'm seeing it's listed as a 12 gauge, and some say it's a 13 gauge, but it's awfully thin. So that's kind of the downfall for it, but nice instrument panel there. Seat lifts up easily, and here's where the 6 8-amp-hour 60-volt batteries go. You got a nice little USB ports there. Charging system, you got your cup holder there, storage compartment, and right here on the back is a really nice little storage compartment. One advantage this is going to have over an engine driven one, you can carry a little bit of cargo. It's also got a little hitch there, max towing 300 pounds. Pretty nice tires. The build looked really well. It looked like a very well built mower. Right there is a fill cap. You do have to change the oil every 50 hours in these. They don't call them transmissions, they call them gearboxes on this one. So basically it's an electric motor with a gearbox. Overall, pretty nice mower. I'm very impressed with it. I really liked it. Here's the width of these caster wheels, 3 inches. The caster forks actually looked really high quality, nice thick steel, greasable caster fork bearings there. So next up, I'm going to sit on it and see how well this deck lifts. Now this is one of the most impressive things about it of any mower I've seen with a hand lever lift. This was so easy, I could do it with one finger. It was effortless. So just real quick, I want to break out the tape measure, give you guys a realistic measure of this cargo. So you got about 11 inches from front to rear, and it's about 13 inches in that smaller spot, and then 22 inches up over those little fender well areas. So now let's talk some about the unique benefits of this mower. As far as the capacity or range, it advertises 2.5 acres on a single charge. And another thing it talks about is the constant blade speed, 17,000 feet per minute, and it advertises that it won't bog down like a gas mower will when you hit deep grass. I can attest to this, that my little mower doesn't seem to ever bog down when it gets into that thicker grass. Also, they claim an 8-mile-per-hour cutting speed. That's pretty good for a residential zero turn. And they claim, zero maintenance and things like that. We'll get into this in a little bit more later. Rear storage bin, that front attachment like I showed, pretty cool. One thing that's really cool is you can use these same batteries on multiple tools and equipment. Now let's start getting into the pros and cons. They're claiming zero maintenance, and that is just not true. You're going to still have maintenance on these mowers that I'll talk about here in just a moment. But real quick, it shows it has a 4-year limited tool and battery warranty. And on the website, there's lots of cool things you can look up, like frequently asked questions. It also gives you like codes or troubleshooting. Very helpful website. All right, so now let's talk about the benefits of having an electric motor, all right, or electric mower. So you don't have to worry about many things. Gasoline, storing gasoline, going to the gas station to get gasoline. You don't have to worry about oil filters, oil changes, air filters, spark plugs, fuel filters, fuel line hoses going bad over time, belts, idlers, pulleys, things like that, PTO clutches, things of that nature. You're not going to have to worry about that with an electric mower. Other things like on this gas-powered mower over time, a lot of times I've seen gas tanks have issues. These grommets go bad. Tank might start cracking and leaking. Starter solenoids, all kinds of things. Charging system on the battery. These mufflers wear out over time. This one's super loud right now. Starter motors going out. Coils. I think I mentioned air filter. I got it over there. Took it off of this one. Valve adjustments. Head gaskets leaking. If you've got a liquid cooled motor or coolant, you don't have to worry about that. And that's one other thing. With it being so hot out here right now, I've had to put my sunglasses on. It's super bright, super hot. You don't have that when you pull something into the garage. It's not super hot. All you got to do with this electric mower like this one is pop the battery in. You're good to go. And you don't have all that heat, don't have all those other problems you might have. But however, these are not perfect. They're far from it. If this was an electric mower, all that it would be replacing is that engine, but you're still going to have maintenance on it. You're still going to have blades to sharpen. You're still going to have caster wheel bearings. I see that all the time. The wheel bearings on the caster wheels on the front, the the caster fork arm bearings right here, those still wear out. You're still going to have frame issues. You're still going to have corrosion issues on the deck, linkages, height adjusters, all these little things. These are common things that we see. It's not just engine and spindles. And instead of a spindle, you're going to have an electric mower. So when that goes out on an electric mower, chances are I bet that motor is going to cost more than a spindle. All right, you're sure going to have tires to worry about going flat, switches, safety switches, relays, all kinds of things on an electric mower. So this whole idea of them being zero cost over the 10 years, I guarantee you're going to have problems out of that electric mower over the course of 10 years. It's not just the engine, and also their claim of $0 on the maintenance over 10 years. Well, it even says on their website you need to change the oil every 50 hours in what they call the gearbox, which is really just the transmission. Now guys, I'll give you my personal opinion. If you're a commercial mower or you have a lot of acres to cut, don't get a battery powered mower. It's just not there yet. I don't think it'll ever be there yet. I mean, these battery powered things have a lot of, it's nice for just smaller jobs that you only have to do occasionally. But the batteries, if you need to continue to run, gas is the only way to go. Now, one thing that is cool about that Greenworks Pro mower, you'll notice that it had 6 batteries that it took. And I was told, and on the website, confirmed this on the website, you can run that whole entire mower with just 3 batteries. Okay, it comes with 6. You can run, 1 battery controls the blades, 1 battery controls 1 rear tire, front and forward, and another column of battery you can controls the right side. So basically, you got 2 columns there. You can just run the whole thing off of 3 batteries while the other batteries are charging. That might work out great for you if you're just a homeowner and you got a little bit larger property than normal, more than at 2.5 acres. But if you're running only off of 3 batteries, you're probably not going to be able to do that 2.5 acres as claimed. So it does claim to have a 90-minute, hour and a half recharge time. There have been times where, like, I go to use my little electric mower here and I forgot to charge the battery. So then next thing I know, I'm having to wait until that battery is charged, where otherwise I could just throw in the gas and keep on going. You can just keep on going with a gas powered mower. For me, I like gas powered stuff, but I do like some of my, like I have an electric trimmer, but I have a gas powered chainsaw, gas powered leaf blower. The nuisance with the gas powered stuff is like that. For that chainsaw, I don't usually use it a whole lot, so I have to make sure I run that carburetor fully out of gas and make sure it's nice and clean, got some stable in it, and I still like to put some gas in it and just crank it up, run it, just to maintain it. So these gas engines, there's pros and cons to both. So give me your feedback. Let me know your experiences, what you guys think. Hit down in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hope this video helps you guys out. I would be tempted to get that electric mower, honestly, with the small area that I have here in my house. This mower used to be able to do everything when it was brand new. It's about 3 years old now. And I think I have about a half-acre lot here, and I have St. Augustine grass. It's really thick, and I can't do my front yard and my backyard all on one charge anymore. Now, when it was new, I probably could, but with this gas-powered mower right here, I can cut my yard. I've cut my neighbor's yard, my other neighbor's yard, and just without even breaking a sweat, just keeps on going. So do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll have more videos like this coming soon, guys. Thanks for watching.